Yo, good morning, Patreon. Charlie checking in. Erica's back there sleeping right now. Just hanging out on this beautiful Sunday morning, watching some Office, my favorite show of all time, and just hanging out with Daddy, guys. As you know, it's Father's Day. 2020. So happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Hopefully you have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you so much for your struggles and your sacrifices and going out and working hard every day to support your families. You and your wife. But today is for the dads out there, guys. Let me turn this down a little bit. I remember, man, every single year we used to give Dad something out of his own closet, man. Usually shoes or keys or something that he really, really needed, and that he would end up having to go buy. Like I would take his penny loafers and I would wrap them up. I tell the story a lot, but I'm here telling it again with Daddy because I'm sure I could feel him laughing at it right now, But he would, we would wrap up his penny loafers and we'd hide them or whatever, and then he couldn't find his damn shoes, and we'd be so afraid to tell him, oh, we hid your shoes, that he'd have to go out and buy new shoes. And then Father's Day, you know what I mean, he would we'd go ahead and give him his old shoes back, and he'd be, well, damn, throw them away, and he's got his new shoes that he just bought. So I think in a way we actually got Daddy new shoes and stuff for for Father's Day. But I just really wanted to just come on here and just talk with you guys for a little bit. It's been a while since I have done a video for Patreon, and I apologize for that, just for all the work and stress and videos. And guys, I've just, sometimes I feel like I just want to just get away from social media a little bit, honestly, It's been kind of taking a toll on me. As a matter of fact, as you guys see, I am suspended for the next 4 more days. I got suspended for a week for Facebook for talking some politics crap, guys. I normally don't try to get involved in politics and worldly issues and stuff because everybody's got their own opinions, and a lot of times I don't feel quite exactly educated on these subjects and issues, man. I try to blind myself from everything going on, so much and so often, that whenever things get to me and I do open my eyes and start looking around, I don't feel like maybe I know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, there are certain things, you know what I mean, with like certain values and beliefs that come out, organically, whenever we're upset or whatever. How we truly feel comes out, but, and not paying attention to the issues and stuff, maybe I don't exactly kind of know what's really going on and stuff. And so I'm just feel like I'm here lately, I just feel like I've been mad at nothing, or I don't even know what I'm mad at, guys. Like, just reading, just getting online and just hearing about this bad news, this politician, that race war, I mean, stimulus checks, presidents, babies leaving kids, mud up my butt crack, just so much, everything, Paw Patrols can't have doggies wearing cop uniforms anymore. Are they going to take Roger Rabbit from me, just so much crap, that especially here lately, that it's been kind of angry and irked and kind of just pulled off center a little bit, just from just stuff that can be avoided, maybe just from staying away from. Oh, Lily wants outside. We'll let you outside in a minute, Lily. But just I don't know, I would say staying away from social media, but this is what I do. I love to reach out and connect with you all via social media. But I've just got to, I don't know, I've got to kind of try to stay in my lane, guys, and just remember, try to contain myself, if I want to get involved in some issue or something like that, maybe delve into the subject a little bit and at hand. And, I really don't want to get into politics and religion and stuff like that, honestly, because, that's just not me. I like to go out and I like to have fun, I like to, all right, sorry about that, guys. My camera just died. Ran out of battery, so I just had to kind of hook this box up real quick. Finish my thoughts for you all, and then get to my day, But yeah, like I say, I like to go out and experience things and have fun and take you guys, along with me and experiencing this world together. And You know, here lately I've been kind of just stuck in a rut, man. Like all with the state of the world and stuff, you know, and then also, you know, with my own substance abuse, guys. You know, I know it was really hard for me to come clean and admit to all you guys that I had been slipping, man. Like for the last 2 months, man. You know, it just kind of started out as I went to the store and got me a little bootlegger. You know, the little bootleggers you can put in your pocket. It's really easy to hide and stuff, you know. And just started one day. I was in there paying for gas and stuff, and I was like, ooh, you know, I can get me something, put it in my pocket, and I did, and I got away with it. So I thought, you know, Erica usually knows every time that I'm drinking. You know, I was taking these bootleggers and I was mixing them with water and stuff like that to try to dilute the smell and everything, and you know, one day out of the week turned into, you know, 2 days out of the week, you know, and you know, after a couple of months or whatever, you know, it turned into, you know, fuck it, you know, just tossing them back, you know, and then and I overserved, and you know, like, and every time that I get drunk, guys, you guys see it, man. You hear the rare anomaly. Well, not the rare anomaly. Yeah, you do. The rare anomaly at times of my Uncle Mikey, man. He's the funniest guy when he drinks. He gets funnier when he drinks. You know, that's an anomaly, guys. Most people, we do. We'll cheers. You know, we're having fun. Cheers turn into to tears. You know, we'll have a real good time, and I'm laughing and joking. Then after about 8 or 9 or 10, you know, them demons start coming out in me, and I'm almost like LSD, I guess. You know, they say that you pretty much, or mushrooms, they say you got to be, it's about the environment that you're in. It's about your frame of mind. You know, you start having bad thoughts, you're gonna have bad trips. I guess that's the same with alcohol. You know, you start having bad thoughts, you're gonna have a bad drunk. You know, and you know, I've had many tragedies in my life. You know, and my upbringing wasn't the best, and these things tend to blossom, you know, whenever I start drinking alcohol and stuff. And I'm just not the person that I want to be, you know, honestly. And I tend to have a self-destructive streak when I'm drinking, you know. And just like that, guys, you know, I've been working on this. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now with Erica, you know. And really, I could have lost it all in one day like that, you know. That Friday, was it Friday? Man, the whole weekend was a blur. Friday and Saturday night was just trash. You know, Sunday morning it was all recuperation, and but yeah, I mean, I could have lost it all just like that. I could be sitting here right now from my sister's house in Alabama, or somebody else's couch surfing somewhere along the southeastern border, you know. But I've got it back together, guys. This is actually 14 days now, 2 weeks straight sober for me, and I'm happy and thankful for it. I feel great, you know what I mean. I feel like a certain fog is lifted over me, and I think that maybe, you know, just forced separation from social media a little bit, it's kind of helped me, you know, be able to step back and kind of reevaluate, you know, where I want to be, what I want my presence to be like online. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to be abrasive, you know what I mean, and caught up in all this bull crap. Because, you know, this life, it's nebulous. It's constantly changing. It's always in a state of flux, and to try and concrete my feelings and temporary situations, man, you know, it just really it hinders my self growth. You know what I mean? And just anytime you buy into the bull crap, you know what I mean, it really does eat away at your soul, you know. So it's all about making choices and what I want most in life. And I want to be happy. You know what I mean? I don't want to be confused. I don't want to be angry for no reason. You know, people are tearing down monuments and taking people, you know, famous faces off of brands and stuff. And it doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking I'm not the only one in this world that is confused right now with what's going on, you know. And I really think that maybe if we could all just sit back and just take a moment, you know what I mean, to just really evaluate ourselves, that we'll find what we're about, what we're looking for, and who we can be, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I wanted to hit with you this morning and have a heart to heart. It's been a while since, you know, I've done a video, like I said, with the working and the stress and the drinking that was on me then. It's always on me, but I've been good. Matter of fact, yesterday I went to Ingles and I got some milk for Erica, and I thought about it, man. Like, I could get me one of them beers and kind of put it in my pocket, but I didn't, and I really give myself a pat on the back for that. Dad, I love you so much. I try to think about Dad. He passed away from cirrhosis of the liver, and Dad had his problems with drugs and alcohol. But he always tried to lead me down the right path, you know what I mean? And he always told me, he's like, Charlie, you're the best when you're sober, and try to keep that. So, anyways, one thing I want to do before I go, give you guys a long look at Dad while I grab something here. So, I got some pecan pinwheels for Daddy. People say that they're like, you shouldn't put stuff in your dad's urn. Look, there's the star from Mayberry. Dad loved his Andy Griffith. And maybe not so much Andy Griffith, but he really liked all the older TV shows that celebrated yesteryear. Look, there's a couple pinwheels still in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put Daddy a couple of more pinwheels in here. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. I love you. If it wasn't for you, none of this stuff would be possible. I'm going to go ahead and not even put them in the wrappers for the smells and stuff. I believe that spirits, if they exist out there, then, they've got to be enticed by aromas and smells and things that really root them and remember, holds memory to their lives, And Dad loved his freaking pecan pinwheels. And Dad could not keep snacks in the house. With us 4 kids, man, no matter where he hid it, we would find him and we would eat him and we would show Daddy no respect. He'd be out there working. That's another thing real quick, man, that I really loved about Dad, man, and I admired for him, was that he was such a big guy, you know what I mean? He was, it always seemed like in kind of bad health or whatever, but that never stopped him from working, Okay, sorry, there went the camera again, but real quick, yeah, like Dad, no matter how big he was, no matter how bad he felt, he always drug his ass to work. Dad was a maintenance man, and he would crawl under these houses as best he could. He'd get behind these AC units, he'd sweat his ass off, make them a little bit of dollars, for us to live poor, but we would have rice or beans in our belly at least, And I really admire Dad for that, and even after he had gone on a disability or whatever, he still hustled and schemed to make that dollar, And I really do feel like that Dad gave me this work, instilled that work ethic into me, you know what I mean? And I'm happy and thankful to be where I'm at now for almost 2 years, and where my life is now, you know what I mean? And I think a big part of it come from, that work ethic and also that inner pride, that conviction, always stand your ground, be, who you feel you are, and work hard. Dad instilled that into me, and I try to live it every day, even whenever it can put me in awkward positions, where I could just say, yeah, just go along, just to kind of get along or whatever. But that's not in me, man. There are times if I feel strongly against something, I'm gonna speak out against it, and even if I don't know the issue. It's all about how I feel. I'm definitely driven by my heart and emotion, and that was Dad. He was a really emotionally driven man, and that's why I loved him so much. He was angry because he fucking cared. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for you all. Thank you all, Patreon. Love you all, 13 strong. And I'm thinking about maybe taking the Patreon money and trying Ancestry.com. Maybe try to figure out exactly how far Dad them go back, and if there's anybody famous in the family besides Dad. Dad's internet famous, but yeah, So anyways, tell me what you think about that, and we might check that out. And all y'all have a wonderful, happy Father's Day. Eat well, live well, love well, and I'll check y'all next time. Peace.